Mike the Vegas Guy here, coming to you with my list of the top 5 October spooky season attractions to do here in Las Vegas for the month of October 2024. Some of the things on this list are limited time only, select dates this October, so I hope that you are subscribed so that you're seeing this video as soon as possible when I post it, so you get this information in time to take part in these things. Let's start right out with number 5. This is not so much of a spooky attraction, but it does signify the beginning of fall here in Las Vegas, the Age of Chivalry Renaissance Fair. This is only happening for 3 nights, the weekend of October 11th, 12th, and 13th. It is Las Vegas's only Renaissance festival, but it is a good one. It is huge. It takes over Sunset Park, which is on the east side of town, if you're not familiar. On Sunset Road, coincidentally. They take over the entire park. It's a lot of fun. You can get day passes for the entire weekend. You can even camp out there for the weekend if they still have those available. I'm going to put links to all of these attractions in the description box of this video, so feel free to click through those links for more information on this. Coming in at number 4 is another one weekend only activity. It's happening over at Springs Preserve. It's called Haunted Harvest. They do this once a year. This is a very family-friendly attraction. It's sort of like a trunk or treat. You can bring your kids, have them dress up in their Halloween costumes. There's lots of vendors, entertainment, food trucks. And your kids can go around trick-or-treating to the different vendors. They give out little treats and prizes. If you've never been to Springs Preserve, it is gorgeous. It's a state park / wildlife habitat / the Nevada State Museum is there as well. This event does sell out. In fact, as of right now, you can only get tickets if you are a member, but a membership only costs $30, and it gets you all kinds of other perks if you intend to go back there. If you're a local, I would urge you to do that. It's a great event. And in addition to Haunted Harvest, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the Dia de Muertos celebration that they do November 1st through the 3rd. That also sells out. Tickets are going fast, and they're still on sale for that right now. As a general rule, if you want to do something outdoors in the fall, go over to Springs Preserve on any day. It's a gorgeous place to spend some time. Coming in at number 3, this is my personal favorite on the list. This is called Tombstone Tales. This is put on by the Nevada Preservation Foundation. This event is only taking place on the Saturdays in October. So once every Saturday in October, they are giving guided tours of Woodlawn Cemetery. This is an event, it is a fundraiser for the Nevada Preservation Foundation. It is volunteer-led. It's going to be nerdy. You have to be a real history nerd to really enjoy this. But it is a rare opportunity to get a guided tour of one of the most historic cemetery in Clark County. They rarely give these kind of tours. This event also sells out quickly. I'm putting the link in the description. This event sells out so quickly you rarely even hear about it being publicized. It comes and goes. I wish that they would give more tours. As of right now, it's just 1 tour a day on the remaining Saturdays this month. So check it out if you can. Coming in at number 2 on this list, this is probably the best tried and true haunted house attraction, the Freakling Bros horror shows. They are open most nights of the week, every night of the week in the second half of the month. Check their calendar for the official listings. They have 3 haunted houses as well as interactive scare performers and other kind of sideshow entertainment on their property. Unlike some of the other year-round attractions, this is only here in October. It will be gone come November, so be sure to check that out. Coming in at number 1, I'm actually going to give you a few things. You know that this is an entertainment channel. I review shows primarily on this channel. I'm going to give you some show recommendations. Namely, my number 1 choice, this is a show that has been going on at the Vegas Theater Company on and off for the last couple years. They are reviving it right now just for the month of October in 2024. It is called Abandon. It is actually called The Marquis de Sade Presents Abandon. This show is for adults only. It is a one-of-a-kind play. You could call it a comedy. It's a very dark comedy / horror show. There's a lot of very adult themes, things I probably shouldn't get into on this channel if I want to stay family appropriate. It is completely unique to the Vegas Theater Company. It's an original production that they do, and they're reviving it right now. See it while you can. There are also, of course, a few long-running Vegas shows that are perfect for the Halloween spooky season. Just a friendly reminder in case you're not familiar with some of them. Zombie Burlesque has been around for a long time. It definitely fits the season. It is a burlesque show that takes place in a post-zombie apocalyptic world. It's a comedy, it's a musical. It is actually a lot more lighthearted than Abandon, which I just mentioned. That plays over at the V Theater. You can catch it any time of the year, but it's a great way to celebrate the spooky season. And another one you might not be thinking of, a show that just reopened on the Strip over at the Horseshoe, another adult show, X Rocks, the Topless Review. I know you're probably thinking, well, that's not a Halloween show. It is a rock and roll themed topless review. But if you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. They lean very heavily into the Alice Cooper, Black Sabbath kind of vibe. A lot of the costumes, a lot of the theming is very dark, very spooky. I have joked for many years, actually, before the pandemic when this show closed for a while. I used to make jokes that they should probably retitle the show X Halloween. The show does kind of feel as though somebody raided a Spirit Halloween store and then decided to put on a topless show. I don't mean that as a criticism. It's a fun show, and if perhaps you have already exhausted all of your other spooky season nighttime offerings, it wouldn't hurt to check that show out. It's a lot of fun as well. This list is just my top 5, my personal choices for things to do this month in particular in 2024. Tell me in the comments, did I miss something? Is there something else you enjoy doing here in Vegas during spooky season? Of course, if you actually are in town on Halloween weekend, which this year is the 26th, 27th, there are going to be countless parties at nightclubs and things where you can wear your Halloween costumes, etc. But hopefully this video gave you some ideas of some things you might not have known about. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thank you for subscribing. I'm Mike the Vegas Guy.